Kentucky, home of Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. We're expecting a full house, and they are more than ready to get things started. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Sam Houston Bearcats taking on the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Hutchinson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Guys, let's chat for just a minute about Western Kentucky. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week one.
So, Sam Houston. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be looking to run. Gets rid of it. The short hand. It's Hutchinson. Tackled there by the defense.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. That's caught. It's Henry. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. It's complete. And he'll run it into the end. Quarterback making adjustments. Fires to the big fella. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. On target. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. Trying to set up the screen. Quick step and go. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about...
It's a seam wide open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He caught it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Incomplete pass. He'll start this drive firing. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what, you can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. He turns that loose down the right side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll get him down after he's... No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He slings it deep to the left. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he showed off the wheels. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They stick.
Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, home to the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. Big Red is here ready to lead these fans to victory. They're eager to get this clash underway. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly to the tight end. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. Across the 45. Ernie on the Jets. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Floating away. Got out of trouble and throws. Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more.
Touchdown, WKU. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. And the Hilltoppers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw again. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Here's the fair kick. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hart.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too.
Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Hilltoppers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense. The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Meyer. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Caught over the middle. It's Hutchinson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got a man. It's Hutchinson. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on first down. Scrambling away. Makes the grab. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Touchdown, Hilltop. This offense has it with really good field position. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hart. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Henry. And he's down after making the grab. Good pickup there to help them dig out of the hole, but still some work to do to get a first down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. And the Hilltoppers have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And it's almost intercepted in the end zone. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a bullet dodge by this offense. Lets it fly. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Hilltoppers have this offense rolling. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Topper! Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's complete. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Wide open downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Now he's going to break the pocket. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze.
to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, home to the Toledo Rockets. A great crowd getting revved up and anxious for kickoff in this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Hilltoppers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Toledo Rockets offense will have first crack at this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance. Led by they're going to open this drive with a pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. What a complete disaster. Off the play fake on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks away on the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs, and that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Taking it the other way. The 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Rockets. On 1st down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think they were really hoping they'd go in at halftime and get this guy settled down and find a rhythm for him. That has not been the case, though. We're here in the 2nd half. He's just 1 for 7 throwing the football and throws another incompletion. You're really scratching your head now if you're the offensive coordinator because you are digging deep into your playbook trying to find a completion for this guy.
The Rockets decide to punt it away. A fair catch taken. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw on 1st down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Another incompletion on third down. And the Hilltoppers will line up. It's a fake. And the pass is incomplete. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's second and long. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, he'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to make the tackle. The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Dances away. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look...
And they'll fake it again. And the pass is caught. And the fake works. They get the first. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Hilltoppers have it with a first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was to the air on first down. Gets it out fast. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Under fire. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And the Hilltoppers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Fires to the middle. It's in. Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down one possession late in the fourth. Pulls it in. It's West. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They're backed up just a little. First and 10 from their own 19. It's complete on the right side.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Hilltoppers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Parks. The sure hands, it's Hutchinson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Throwing right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And here we go. Down the score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Hilltoppers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Finds his big tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome.
this would be a good time to ingest some... Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. It's a running room. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Flips it out on the screen. At the 45 on his way. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. And his throw is incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Fires to the tight end. Wide open spaces. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance to... Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the tailback. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up...
Out of space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And the Mustangs are marching down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. A first down run in the red zone. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to pass their way in. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The running game has not been the answer on the last 2 plays. What can they dial up on 3rd and goal? He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Dances away to buy time. Touchdown! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Puts it out of the air. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to pass. Fires toward the target. By himself, he makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. The Mustangs are threatening on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards.
Touchdown, Mustangs! They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Intentional run. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to smack. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the left.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Looking to the big tight end. It's dropped and And the Mustangs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Sixth play of the drive coming up. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the ground. Only a couple there, and now staring at third and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Working that left side now. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Mustangs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get the first through the air. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here's the handoff. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
He's brought down at the 16.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly to the tight end. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's loose. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Here comes the heat. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Now the play fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. This offense is aggressive on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. The Mustangs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Using his legs to buy some time. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He's knocked down. Okay, ready? First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man. What a cut. Now he's loose. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella.
As a a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Using the quick game. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really...
Touchdown, SMU! They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Finds his tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Got his man on the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
This time he's got his man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. The screen, he can go. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Headed to the end zone. And he runs. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The offense changing the play. The Mustangs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
There he goes. Oh, he's got some space. And they are pushing the that field position in a heartbeat, and now they're ready to roll. Bringing the heat. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab on the left. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Mustangs are in the red zone. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he'll step into the end zone. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Let's see what they've got on second down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They're working that left side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. High the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big.
He's going for it all. Catch in stride inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right?
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys. This team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just dominate.
Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky in Bowling Green. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. That's reeled in, and Hutchison. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch. It's hard. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Hilltoppers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Hilltoppers with the 1st and 10. He makes the grab. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside of the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now...
There he goes! Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Hilltoppers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll... Offense in an empty set. Looking to throw on 1st down. Release to the back. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only... They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the Hilltoppers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team gets down. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Still on his feet at the 45. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Using his feet to buy time. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the...
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. No. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The quick out.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Hilltoppers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the... They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out quickly. Turns it on in midfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. On the move, he fires. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. And the Hilltoppers are on the move. Wants to throw it. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it.
It's a seam wide open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback adapted. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They get to him as he throws. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Here's a heat. Big fella moving. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Takes it back to the 24-yard. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle. All wideouts, no backs. Going right to work up top. He fires a bullet to the right. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires left. He's got it. At the 45, on his way. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down.
I really like the slot receiver. And I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting.
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He's marked down. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. Lets it fly. It's caught. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
And it's no good. He missed it. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So now things a bit harder after that delay of game penalty, and now you got to worry about getting it out of the shadow of your own goalpost. From the gun. Under fire. Pressure got to him, couldn't get.
football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
It's complete to the left. Touchdown! They take the lead with the 6.
Great job as you win games and complete more challenges. Now let's check out the field pass and learn about your objectives.